guys, this is Bugs Gamer. Welcome to another video. So we just slept through a full month. Okay, so we start off on a nice rainy April. Oh, got to change the time back. So here we are on another day on the farm. We've got some more produce. Let's actually have a look, see how much water they've got. No, they're fine, almost third full. Sounds like a thunderstorm in the game. So I'm a little bit off from getting sheep as we was the last time. That was quite a quick episode last time. Contracts. Nothing really apart from this fertilising job. We'll take it. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I'm going to borrow so much money because, well, kind of want to get sheep this episode as well. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to place down the sheep pen construction. Some animals. Here we are, sheep. 26,000 for this. Not placing it, don't know why. Something's wrong and I can't place it now. Ugh. Let's put it over here then. It won't let me place it for some reason. There we go, now it will. Weird enough, it wouldn't let me, but now I've got it up, that's good, all good and all. Let's go and get this contract mission over done with. Right. Let's have a look, what was it again? Fertilising. Okay, so let's grab fertilizer. Four bags should be more than enough. Any left over, and we'll just chuck it at the farm when we get a fertilizer of our own. It's field 14, is it? How big is field 14? Oh, it's not exactly huge. I'm hoping there should be more than enough. If it isn't, I'll just buy some more. I should have enough money for sheep. May go around at some point and collect the collectibles. Just to give me a little bit of extra cash to play with. I mean, at the moment I have £100,000 loan, which I'm pretty sure I can pay that off little bit by bit. So that should all be gone by the end of this year in game. I missed my turning, but I thought I'd go around and have a little look around. This little town on the river coast. So I'm going to get a time skip just to drive myself there. Once we start getting off and going, yeah, hopefully this shouldn't take too long. And here we are. So here's the field. As it looks, it's not exactly that big, but hopefully should be able to fill this all up. Shouldn't take me too long actually. And since it's the only contract for today, meh, it's all I can basically do. So you guys are going to give it a bit of a speed up. Time you see me, I will be finished with this job, and we'll probably move on to buying some sheep with a little bit of money we got left, and probably some grass for them to munch on as well. So see you guys once I'm finished. And there we go, that's the contract fully finished. Now I would hand the contract in, but seeing as I have some fertiliser, what I'm going to be doing is making my way back to my farm, drop it off, then finish the contract. Then I think after that I'll take the water container, fill it up, buy some sheep, go and buy a little bit of grass because I should be able to. Let's buy some grass now. Bales. Let's get 4. 4 should be more than enough. So yeah, so we'll just go back to the farm, unload this, sheep, feed them, water them, and then see if there's another contract up. If not, I may cut down the trees that are actually in the farmyard itself. But there's not really much to do today. Oh god, didn't see that. Quality AI leads to the draft sometimes. Doobie doobie doo. Don't worry, I have noticed in some of these videos the audio seems to skip or jump a little bit. Unfortunately, once I know, I don't know if it's something I can do while recording or in the editing, but you know, as soon as I can figure out what's going on now, I'll fix the problem. But here we go, we're in my farm. Let's dump this. Unload. There we go. So now I hand the contract in. Remember where it is. It's here. Now collect. Boop. Oh, we've got 2 more fertilising jobs. I mean, I could do them. Depending on what time I've got left, once I go and pick these bits and pieces up, maybe go and do 1 or 2. But first, go and pick up our grass. Okay, so won't take them, weirdly enough. I was hoping to just come and pick them up. There's 1. There's 2. Here's 3. Is the last one. Plonk it. Oh. No, you was meant to stay on, not fall off. So let's tie these down. 18,000 litres apparently of grass. Lovely jubbly. Cut through. Don't mind me. So here we are. Now let's get some sheep. Okay, so I can have a total of 15 sheep. You could buy a full 15. That'll take up half my money. Might as well. Actually, could get lambs. I'll take a third. Yeah, get the baby lambs. At 5 months, they grow the produce, and then they can start, having more lambs. But truthfully, if I was to get 10, now if I get 10 of the elder ones, every time I get 5, I can basically just sell them off. It means we'll be making some money. Yes, we did spend quite a bit. Only used with 10 grand, but now we've got sheep. We've got something to feed them. It means we can make wool. We can start making some proper cash. So let's put these. So means I won't have to worry about feeding them for a while. It's like the grass has started to grow, so there's some silage. So there goes some money from them loans I've been taking out. Then we can start really progressing in the game. That should do it. It'll take 3,000 food, probably a day. So, well, actually, probably over 3 days. So that layer will probably last them probably for quite some time. Probably until I upgrade this small sheep pen up to the next size. So now that's done, let's drop that there and go off and get some water. And off we go to get some water. And I'll probably finish off the video once I fill these up, or the sheep up. Probably go off and fill the greenhouses up. Then I'll probably call it a day because there's not really much I could do. I could do another contract, but I don't want to do too many contracts because I'm not really progressing on my farm. Let's actually have a look at what they sell for at the moment. She closes what I wouldn't mind doing. That's 31,000 for 1,000 litres. I mean, seriously, that is a lot of money. And I think fabric goes into clothes. I'm not entirely sure, but I can have a look. Even the fabric, it's still 11,000. Still a lot of money. But I will get myself a nice personal forest, which I'm actually thinking field 1, because it's right at the top there in the corner, left alone, not too far away from a sawmill. It's in a really good location for it, so I mean, why not? I mean, it shouldn't cost me too much to buy it either because it's so small. I mean, obviously not what I've got now, but at some point I'll be able to buy it. Looks like I'll be getting a harvesting job at some point. Thought I was missing one there. Gonna say, blimey, I went through there. They go through that feed quite quickly. Just chuck water into the trough. Didn't take much water. Might as well dump the rest into greenhouse. Well, I'm actually surprised how much water these things actually take. So yeah, so I'm going to probably go off and fill the other two up with one more batch, then probably take off and sell. So next time you see me, guys, I will literally fill these greenhouses, and we'll be taking the products to sell, and then probably call it a day. I know it's still pretty early, but I mean, hey, there's not really much I can do. I mean, I would love to do another contract, but you know, don't want to do too many contracts. Otherwise, it's just going to be a gameplay of contract after contract. Really not enjoyable. So we'll see you guys once I'm finished filling these up. And here they go, guys. We have finally filled the greenhouses up, just to see how full they are now. We have one that's almost full, literally almost full, and one going for a lot. I wonder why. One bit of water makes 2 strawberries, 2 bits of water into 1 lettuce. So far we're only about 10 grand, but I'm sure we can get our money up now. I mean, we've got sheep. And let's go and sell some produce. This seems to be turning into a daily thing at the moment. I was gonna wait to the end, but seeing as we're at so low cash at the moment, I mean, it really helps. Generally, the best time to take all this to sell is generally in January time, so it's best to store it all into January. But I think some of them don't actually store. And I could set them all to produce all 3, which I think I may do at some point. I mean, if we're literally going through loads of it, then yeah, I'll just speed up the amount that we're actually using. But seeing as at this moment in time, you know, we're still a small farm, I literally, you know, can't take like 2 more pallets more with this tractor. And you know, I just think it'd be best if I hold off from trying to overexert myself by trying to make as much as possible at this point. You know, I'm quite small. All I can do with this is just take it off to sell. Eventually, I will have factories involved to turn all this stuff into even more money. But until then, just got to take it nice and slowly. No rush. After all, again, our goal of 10 million is going to take quite some time. And if I was to go around and collect the collectibles, I think I'd only be able to make about 500,000, which I want to lay off from doing the collectibles for a while. I mean, it could be into this year, it could be into the next year, or it could be on the end of the 3rd year. Probably the 3rd year, because after that the farm should be to a particular point and that 500,000 probably come in handy. But you know, let's see what we make from this. Probably pay 5 grand back to the loan. Start bringing it down a little bit. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying the series so far, please don't forget to leave a comment below of what you think of it. If there's anything I could do to improve the videos, do let me know. You know, don't mind a bit of criticism. As long as it's constructive criticism, of course, and not just, oh, it's horrible, because that really doesn't help. What you would like me to change in the videos would be, you know, appreciated. If you don't enjoy, you know, loads of the time lapses. I'm sorry for that. It's just that there is nothing to do, and I mean this would be a lot more easier to talk if I had a co-host. Here we are at a farmer's market. Lettuce is gone. Strawberries will be going next, and then the tomatoes are last. That's another £6 grand. That's it. I could probably pay 5,000 back. It'll be a while before the grass grows anyway. Worst case scenario is I just take a bit of a loan out and then pay it all back in the winter time. It's just I don't want the the loan to get too high, because the interest rate will start to pressure me a little bit more than it really needs to. Where's finances? Oh, it's here. Oh, wrong way. So so at the moment my loan is at 80,500, which isn't too bad. So yep, so next time you see me, we'll be calling it a day, and then be moving on to or April, be June next, I think. Moving on to June. That means there should be some crops hopefully ready or preparing to be ready to harvest. That'd be quite good, because the harvest ones I generally make the most money, because, well, I'll get the little bit extra at the end of it. And all I've got to basically do is just get the mowers. So we should be back at the farm at any minute, really. So here we go, guys, we're back on the farm, and let's have a little recap of what we've done today, or albeit what we've actually done so far. So far we have one sheep pen with 10 sheep. Already producing wool. Oh, we've got a little bit of wool here. Just 6 litres, and that will speed up overnight while we sleep. 3 greenhouses, fully operational. Still a tractor, still a trailer. We've got ourselves a plough. These trees will be going at some point, probably beginning of winter, or probably next episode. I will be cutting them down, chucking them on the trailer, and getting rid of them. Take them up to the sawmill to sell. Probably don't expect much out of them, but they're a little bit annoying to look at. Probably will get, before winter time, hopefully, fingers crossed, get my hands on a shed to keep everything in. At the moment it doesn't really matter, I'm not really in winter, I ain't got to worry about too much. But yeah, definitely a shed to keep everything in. Make it a little bit more organised, because it's starting to become a bit of a mess on this little bit of a grassland. So that's all we got. Oh, we've also got a water container as well, to move water about. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. We have finished here. We have done quite well. I've done everything I possibly can. Just one contract. So yeah, probably in the next maybe year or two in game, I will probably be going around and doing all the collectibles in one single episode. But at the moment, won't be doing that because, well, I have no need to. But guys, I'll see you guys later.